Okay, so Shane McMahon again was in control of Raw, but Stephanie came down because on Sunday, WWE Payback emanating from Chicago, Illinois. Vince McMahon will decide who is going to run Monday Night Raw. Will it be Stephanie McMahon? Or will it be the golden boy, Shane McMahon? And Shane was like, alright, use your piece. Now I'm ring. Oh. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving my ring. I also want to show some security around. Alright. Storyline segment. Still took up the first commercial break. So we're back to almost like Authority era where the first 15-20 minutes was just build-up of, you know, how great they are. Opening contest. AJ Styles versus Sheamus. It was okay. It was a fresh match for Sheamus. I do think that Sheamus... Had Barrett had resigned, I think that Sheamus and Barrett as a tag team would have been a great rejuvenating effect for both of them. Or even Sheamus Rusev as a tag team. His singles matches feel like they're the same. They're great and hard-hitting, but it's kind of like I've seen them all. So that was going to be your AJ Styles Roman Reigns feud. Why? Because Roman Reigns took on Alberto Del Rio. And of course, Gallows Anderson came down, which didn't stop Roman Reigns from winning. And then Gallows Anderson got in the ring, which didn't stop Roman Reigns from beating the ass off both of them. Then AJ came down. Then Roman's going to beat on AJ. And then phenomenal forearm to close the show. So it took a beatdown in a match, and then a 3-on-1 beatdown to finally have Roman Reigns be laid out at the end of the night. Okay. But it was holding off, you know, 3 guys pretty much at the same time. You know. Anderson and Gallows had their first match against the Usos. Because all members of the Bullet Club were pretty much facing a Samoan guy. Make for an awesome Survivor Series match. AJ Styles, Gallows, Anderson, Finn Balor taking on the team of Samoa Joe, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. I could picture every person on one team having titles. We'll say the Usos are tag champs, and they put their tag belts on the line against Samoa Joe, who I could assume probably be an IC or US champion, and Finn holding the other small title. Roman Reigns being your main champion. All 5 belts on the line in one epic match. Probably won't happen, but I mean, still, speculation runs rampant. Things sound really awesome. Their match against the Usos. Gallows and Anderson. It was good. You could tell the timing was just off. Because you see Gallows really go for like the, I'm going to pitch for a fallaway slam. As you see these spots where he's in the position for it. I'm like, couple seconds too early. But, you know, new guys, they might not have worked a lot of other matches. So this might be their first actual time working with the Usos. So it would make sense there's a little bit of, you know, feel-out period. But good match, solid match, nice debut. Keeping with the tags. The New Day came down. Made an ode to Prince. Which is good. I dig that. Did that well. The Vaudevillains come down. And Aiden English sings his way down to the ring. So Aiden English and Gotch do a pretty decent set of promos. And then the realest guys in the room show up, and it's just, guys like, yeah, New Day, New Day, New Day. It's a big gas! It's a big gas! It was just Kermit arms everywhere. You can't teach this. How you doing? Soft signs everywhere. My name, crowd, word for word. Yeah! Woo! And they got in the ring. Enzo did one of his standard promos where you get like half of it. Other half you have to go, what did he say? He wants to run on the beach to his own arms? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. He says it with conviction. And with charisma. If The Rock can get over baked goods, hey, why not? Let's do what you gotta say. Do what you gotta do. Big Cass, you show up and you do the, I put the punctuation at the end of the sentence. That's what I'm here for. We will be the new #1 contenders. We will take those tag team belts. You guys, there's only one word to describe you, and I'm going to spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft. How you doing? It's great. And I'm like, alright. This will be a good feud. Look forward to this. Whoever wins, it's the fans. The fans are going to win. It's going to be awesome. I'm glad they're doing the #1 contendership match there, because then it gives you like a month to build into it. Heck, they could probably do something else, and then it'd be like, do the #1 contenders for SummerSlam. Do a 2-month build up to that. There you go. You go. You go. At SummerSlam, New Day will be 1-year tag champs. Good stuff. Natalya took on Emma in a match that felt like it should have gone longer, but it didn't. It was still good, because, you know, evil Emma knows how to work a match, and Natalya, which is where someone who's actually a good in-ring worker, puts on a phenomenal match. It's a really good match. Of course, with Charlotte on the outside doing her heel commentary. So, Natalya gets the victory by a sharpshooter. Good match. Keeps the storyline going. And beyond doing the In Memory of China, they did a video package of China. There you go. Hit all the big spots. You know, here she is in DX, in the Royal Rumble, winning the Women's Championship, becoming IC Champion. Good. They did a good job with that. They actually acknowledged her, which was good. Could they have done more? Yes. They always could have done more. Could they have done less? Yeah, they could have done nothing. So what they did was good. It got the point across. It worked well. Damien Sandow was to take on Baron Corbin, but Dolph Ziggler attacked Baron Corbin. So sorry, Sandow fans. You got to see him on the main roster show, and he did nothing. But you can catch him almost every single week on Superstars and Main Event. Where the crowd freaking loves him because he's good at what he does. He is very good at the random crap they give him to do because he is one of the best at what it is that he does. Do you understand what I am saying? He is your intellectual savior. Why is that man not feuding with Chris Jericho? Because Ambrose has Jericho. So what happens? Ambrose kind of ticked off. He's like, hey, I am for fun and games, but I'm hilarious. I digress. Jericho come out here in your Christmas tree jacket. They spar back and forth. And he's like, you know what, fine, whatever. I'm Ambrose. I'm going to hit you. This is what I do. The fans love me because my character makes sense. I get knocked down. I get back up. You knock me down again. I get back up again. You knock me down. I might think, should I get back up? I'm getting back up. Just what I do. I am the relentless, hard-working, middle-class guy who one day will get to reach that brass ring. Shining moment. Crowd's going to love it. It's going to be epic. But I'm going to get screwed out of things repeatedly because I am the perennial underdog. And of course, Jericho has Ambrose on a table and puts him in a submission hold. A submission hold on a table is nowhere near as impressive as a submission hold anyplace else. It's not like I've got him on the concrete and then a sharpshooter. The concrete does not add anything to it. Now, if let's say I've got somebody in like a lion tamer, but it's in broken glass, then yeah, I'm dragging their body against broken glass. But on a table, it's like, you feel like that? You like that? I'm leaning back and put the twerk on it. Yeah. You're facing near a television monitor. Yeah. Is that Michael Cole's Pepsi? Better bet that is. What is it? The Snickers? Eat JVL Snickers. Eat the Snickers. Eat the Snickers. Titus O'Neil got to finish it this time with Dolph Ziggler. Probably not as meme. Well, it's still meme worthy. Probably not as meme worthy as Titus constantly finishing it for Natalia. It's Diamond Ziggler. Because smoking's bad, and Titus is gonna finish it for you. But he's on TV. He's on TV. That's something. You continue the League of Nations matches. Rusev Mashka with Lana with him finally, because I guess the League of Nations might be broken up. Face Ruru. Face Ruru. Face Ruru. Do it. Do it. Pull the trigger on that guy. Face Ruru. It'd be awesome. He took on Sami Zayn. Nice, fresh matchup. Oh, Rusev is so good in the ring. I forget we almost never get to see him have a nice long match. He's got the size, the athleticism. He's got great psychology. Man, turn this guy face, feud him with Kevin Owens. No. Occasionally throwing Sami Zayn in that mix. Just take it. Take it. It'd be awesome. It'd be a really, really sick mid-card feud. Done. So Zayn gets the roll-up victory. Sneaking back, Owens blasts him from behind. Because these two don't like each other. Because Triple H is smart. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to build off the Ring of Honor feud. Well, it wasn't Sami Zayn, it was one of his friends, El Generico. But I'm going to build off their Ring of Honor feud into NXT. Therefore, on the main roster, the match will be like, oh, well, back in NXT. Look at that, look at that, look at that. See what that is? Fucking genius. I will take what Smarks know, and I will blend it into the WWE Universe through NXT, which is heavy in the Smarkdom. And I'll talk about Ring of Honor. I'll talk about everything that's done beforehand. Because I can do that. Because I know my fan base understands it. There's stuff that happens. And then on the main roster, like, well, in NXT, it's like, yes. In NXT. In NXT. NXT fans are going, yes, that's right, NXT. We know the truth. It goes so much farther back there. Back, way, way back. Like package pile driver through a ladder suspended by 2 ladders. That far back. Like, you're good friends, but you're going to mutilate each other with ladders. Far back. Good. I like it. Good. Good, good, good. So we're going to Payback. And they were pretty smart in keeping the vast majority of people away from each other. Oh, that's right. I forgot about The Miz. Miz came out and did one of his normal Mary's helping to feed him lines from classic movies. Cesaro came down. Beat up The Miz. I'm amazed at how good Miz is as a heel. Everyone's like, he sucks. I hate him so much. It's because he's a heel. And you know what? He's actually really freaking good at his job. Probably one of the most underrated wrestlers. In the ring, he's okay. He's okay to good. Put him with the right person, Miz's psychology works beautifully. Outside of a match, his mic works freaking on point. Man, if you give Miz someone to tag with, and you have Miz in the ring against Enzo with a hot mic, that'd be some sick stuff. Oh, and Apollo Crews took on Stardust, where he kind of blew right through him. I'm like, eh. My daughter loves Stardust. I think it's the colors, the super villainy-esque in that. But you know, I appreciate his work. I think he's doing a bang-up job with what he's been given. So again, another pretty good episode of Raw. It did feel disjointed going into the main event, but I think they're like, well, we'll sparingly put Roman Reigns in here. Sparingly put, AJ will focus on the ring and not that much on the mic. Roman Reigns, we're not giving a lot of mic time. He's like, he's gonna get booed. So instead, woo, Ambrose, you get some mic time. You're getting a beatdown segment. We're gonna give you more of a chance to show everything that you have, Ambrose. Crowd loves you. And they'll be like, here's some Roman. Sneak Roman in a little bit. Just a little bit of Roman. Alright. Now they're booing him. Crap, they're booing him. We've cut Roman down to almost nothing on the show. Remember when Rollins had it? Rollins like 40 minutes of every single show. And I was like, Roman Reigns, they're going to give him a match in a main event. And maybe like 2-3 minutes of screen time beyond the match. That's it. Maybe he gets 15-20. So, good episode. I feel like it's feeling nicely to most of the main event, most of the pay-per-view. The main event still feels like it just seems odd. Especially with Michael Cole being like, oh, JBL, it looks like AJ Styles the fastest person to get a title shot. And I was like, well, Charlotte got her title shot faster. And then JBL, well, you know, Michael, what about Paige on her first night? That's right, the first guy to do this. That means Michael Cole's like, all right, what's the Vince? All right, Vince. Bleh. JBL's like, you know, Michael, my Twitter's blowing up, Michael. I have to correct you on here, Michael. You know something, Michael? You're a rocket shot to the same thing, Michael. Yeah, actually, Paige did better than Charlotte. Paige in her first night of the main roster, Michael.